blocked by Western. Laura Simons hits it over, step around attempt, and into the net for Stephanie Resti. GGs take the point, and it takes us to our first technical timeout. The score is 8-6 in favor of the GGs.
The GGs showing their maturity now. They've given up some points that maybe they shouldn't have, but they're not letting it rattle them. They're staying focused, coming right back with good offensive opportunities. And again, most hitters are swinging very, very efficiently here.
Yeah, at the beginning of the match, Coach Woods was concerned because Western has a pretty tall team. He was concerned about their blocks.
Well, the GGs have learned to hit perimeter, I guess, and try to hit deep, and that's scoring either off hands or where the defense isn't. If you've got a big block like that, you have to maybe play your defense a little bit back and try to take those balls that come off the block or take the balls that are going long. If you have big block and play tight defense, both the blockers and the defense are covering the same area of the court, so it's not very efficient.
And number 5, Christine Lamey, goes back to serve for the GGs. Serving for the GGs, number 5, Christine Lamey. Deep serve, but just goes a little wide.
Might have been a little too much float in that one for Christine. Seemed to break down into the left, just taking it out of bounds on the left side of the court.
Number 12, Stephanie Resti, serving for the Mustangs. GG's up by 1, 8-7. Tight pass. GG's get it up, free ball. And the GGs get called on a back row block.
Back row block. Again, the ball was high and tight. Laura jumped up. She couldn't touch it. And when Western attacked and the ball goes off of her hands above the plane, she becomes a blocker.
So that ties it up 8-all in the third set. Right side hit. Nice block for number 1, Julia Hall. And Western takes the lead, 9-8.
That might be the first ball that Reynolds didn't score on there. She was a little low and inside. She tried to go cross court. Just no room in that big purple wall.
Deep serve. Western takes a 2-point lead now. Score is 10-8. Another serve to Crane. She gets this one up. And a great spot for Rachel Reynolds. Deep cross court on the right side.
Looked like a little indecision in Rachel's swing there, maybe remembering getting blocked on the last one. But it worked out in the long run, almost like a deep ball, a deep off-speed ball to 1.
Serving for the GGs, number 4, Kaylee Willens.
Oh, not what the GGs need right now. They're trying to climb back into this, and to put your first serve into the net, eliminating any chance of adding to the run. That's unfortunate.
Western's up by 2, score is 11-9. And number 15, Nicole Smirnios, is up to serve. Pass up, step around, well, meter I guess. Free ball for the GGs. High right side to Reynolds. Cross court, way too far out. And point goes for Western.
GG starting to make errors now, a little uncharacteristic.
Smirnios is still serving. Great pass, set high outside, and the hit just goes a little bit wide and a little bit long.
Coach Woods has seen enough. He's going to call a timeout here. That's about 4 or 5 errors on the last 6 points by the GGs. Again, to go into the technical with an 8-6 lead and then to find yourself down 13-9, that's a 7-1 swing right now by the Mustangs. That's got to be a big concern for Coach Woods. A little tentative on the GGs' part. They should be playing strong and confident right now, and they don't seem to be.
Both teams are back on the floor. And number 15, Nicole Smirnios, is serving for the Mustangs. Deep serve. serve, nice pass up. Quick attempt. Western gets it up. Back row roll shot. Off the net. Free ball and goes deep.
And another error. The first offense by the GGs was well executed, but Kirsten just didn't put anything on it to put it away. And then with Western coming back, the GGs were stuck in a defensive mode.
Score is 14-9 in favor of the Mustangs. Another deep serve, great pass up. Back row attempt. Western gets it up. Right side. Nice dig. Right side. Another dig for Western. Free ball for the GGs. Let's see if they can use it. Right side to Runnels. Right side. GGs get it up. Roll shots. Still in play. Quick attempt, tip, and it drops in the middle of the court. Western takes that point.
Well, this looks like a completely different Mustang team. They're not making any mistakes, and they're going at the GGs on every touch.
Score is 15-9 in favor of the Mustangs. Smirnios is still serving. Pass up. Right side to Rachel. Deep corner goes long.
There just isn't the confidence in her swing right now that there was earlier. Rachel has to get back into that feeling of just hitting the ball hard and taking what she can get for it. Coach Purdy's taking her side right now and trying to get back into her head. Keep her swinging, swinging, swinging.
Score is 16-9 in favor of Western.
We were talking yesterday about volleyball being a game of momentum. Well, here we can see it. The tide has come in for the Western Mustangs. Big purple wave washing over this court as they've taken a 10 out of 11 point run here against the GGs. The GGs just don't seem to be able to find that groove that got them the 2-0 lead.
And number 15, Nicole Smirnios, is still serving. Pass up. High outside, Daniel. Western gets it up. Tight. It's a tight set, but she's able to hit it off the block, and Western gets that point, making it 17-9. GG's call a substitution, and into the game is number 2, Veronique Guillon, for number 10, Karine Gagnon.
Veronique coming in a front row situation now. She's been used mostly as a serving specialist over the last match and a half. Let's see what she can bring to the table in the front half of the court.
And Smirnios serves it into the net, and GG's get the point to make it 17-10 in favor of Western.
There's a rare burst, a rare popped bubble by the Mustangs. Let's see if the GGs can cash in on it.
Great serve by Runnels. Step around attempt. GGs are ready for it. Free ball for the GGs. Tight pass, step around for the GGs.
Oh!
Great swing for Kirsten Brose.
That's the highest I've seen Kirsten get on one of those sets. I think she timed it really well. Oh, we have a Mustang player down here. Came under the net on the block attempt, trying to get out and cover Kirsten, number 7.
Caroline Decor.
She looks like in a lot of pain.
So number 18, Laura Willoughby, will come in to take her spot.
Didn't see exactly how that happened. I don't know if she was stepped on by her own middle block or her own left side blocker, or
High outside. Great dig. Tight set. GG still able to manage to keep it in play. Right side. Lands in the middle of the court, and Western takes that point. Score is 18-11.
again, GG seemed to have an opportunity there, but Laura put that ball a little too tight for Veronique.
Julia Hall serving for the Mustangs. And a flug pass there by Kristen Haslett. And that takes the Mustangs to 19-11. Deep serve, pass up. C-ball hit.
There was the confident arm swing.
Western keeps it in play. GG's get the free ball. Step around. Another great swing. And Kirsten Brous gets the kill on that.
I think we may be needing the 7th man here. The crowd is starting to get a little vocal. The GGs need some support. They need some help from this crowd to get their momentum going again.
And Vero goes back to serve for the GGs. Pass up. Pipe ball hit. And miscommunication there. Western takes that point as the ball hits the floor.
Again, that ball hit the seam, and usually it's the person on the outside of the court who's coming into the court who should take the seam, and Veronique, not being in that position normally as a left side player, maybe hesitated a bit.
Number 18, Laura Willoughby, serving for Western. Nice pass up, step around, tip attempt. Western gets it up, back row hit, great dig. High outside to Lamey, goes off Willoughby's hands, and the GGs take that point. They get 13.
Again, another miss hit goes on to score as Lamey hit that ball with the fingers. It floated on the Western defense, and they weren't able to control it.
Number 3, Kirsten Brous serving. She serves it long. That gives Western another point, making it 21-13 in favor of the Mustangs. Number 4, Erin Miller is serving for Western. Pass up, set high out to Lamey. Western gets the block, GG's keep it in play, good coverage. Lamey hits in the block again, but this time it stays on Western side of the court and they get the point.
It's a good rally by the GGs. I think what they need to do is they say, stem this tide, stop the swing. They may not come back to win this one, but they could get the momentum going their way again going into the 4th set, and that's essential right now.
Nice. Oh, great spot for Rachel Reynolds, right down the line.
There's a good sign there. That's the swing that Rachel had in the first 2 sets where she was following through right to her target, hitting the ball effectively.
Laura Simon serving for the GGs. Pass up. High out to man. Goes off hands. Kristen gets it up. Great hustle by Laura Simons. Free ball for Western. Set high outside. Oh, great hit for number 3, Melissa Mann for the Mustangs, making it 22-15.
Big hole in the GG's block there. Kaylee didn't quite get over to Rachel to close that seam, and Julia found it and just put the ball right down where there was no GG defense.
The GG's call timeout now. Girls are back on the court, and serving for Western is number 3, Melissa Mann. Score is 22-15 in favor of Western. Pass up. Right side hit, Lamey. Western gets it up. Back road, Melissa Mann roll shot. Tight. And number 1, Julia Hall manages to hit it down on the GG side. Makes it 23-15. Melissa Mann still serving for the Mustangs.